Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Candace and today I have a flow which everybody can take part in because I will offer variations to the stretches. It's also going to be fairly accessible. It's going to be very gentle, slow, and just stretch out the body. So it's a flow you can do first thing in the morning. You can do it before bed. It's going to be relaxing enough for that. So just any time of the day. It's not going to be too long either, so you can fit it in with your schedule. And I just really hope you guys enjoy it. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you guys can. All these little actions help to keep the channel going. And there's also the option of donating if you would like to. That's the heart button that you can see below. And if you're new, click the bell button. That will always remind you of new classes. Okay, let's begin. In tabletop, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Just becoming comfortable. And already you want to bring your breath into a nice deep inhale and exhale in and out of the nose throughout today's class. So we're going to start off with cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, arch, tucking the chin and the tailbone. Continue just like this, following the breath. Taking one more. Extend your arms out long for puppy pose, bringing the forehead to the ground if you're a beginner, allowing your elbows to raise above the mat. Try to keep your bum and your hip bones in line with your knees. If you're intermediate, bring your chin and chest to the ground. Lift your head up, roll yourself forwards into a cobra pose. You can take a baby cobra with your elbows down or a full cobra, trying to straighten the arms. Don't force your spine into this back bend, take what works for you. And then roll your hips all the way back into your tabletop. We're going to open the right leg to the side, keep it bent, hold it there. Straighten it out and take the foot down to the ground. We're going to take a thread the needle pose here and try to grab the big toe. So inhale, raising this left arm to the sky. And now take that arm underneath your right, taking a twist. If it's accessible to your body, take a grip of that big toe, the right big toe. If that's not accessible, just extend the arm and rest into the pose, taking the twist. This right arm can just take a grip of the inside edge of your thigh, or you can place it on your lower back. Okay, slowly come out of your twist. Keep your leg where it is and bring your hands to your hips. We're going to take a side body stretch over to the right, drawing this right arm down the right leg. Sending your hips to the left, getting deeper into the side hip and down the side body. And then from here, start to twist and face the right. Taking your hands down towards your right toes, you can stay up tall on your arms or allow your head to fold. Stretching towards those right toes over to the side. Keep the breath deep. Alright, take your hands back to the mat into your tabletop position. Take that right leg behind you and keep it lifted for a moment. Lift your left hand and squeeze your glutes. Just a little core activation. And now find a bounce to engage those glutes. Now take a grip of the inside edge of that right foot with your left hand and kick up to the sky. Opening up through the shoulder with a little back bend. And now take this right knee behind the left knee. We're going to open our feet out so your left knee is on top of the right. And we're going to take a seat down onto your bum. This is Gomukhasana, cow face pose. If this is inaccessible, grab a cushion and you can raise your hips. This will help it become a little more accessible if your hips are very tight. Take the right arm up and over your head, and if possible, take your left hand behind your back. Find those right fingertips. Getting a stretch through the tricep on the right and the shoulder on the left. If this is inaccessible, just use your left hand to guide your right elbow a little further back, just like this. Okay, release your hands and find a twist to the right, taking your right hand to your right knee. Left hand goes behind you and try to guide your spine from the middle of the spine, twisting you, looking back. come on out of your twist. Come forwards, make your way back into your tabletop with your right leg lifted. From here, lift your legs up to the sky, your bum up to the sky, into a three-legged downward facing dog. Hold this three-legged down dog with your hips squared, so your hips are both in line with each other. And then place your foot down in a downward facing dog. Just walk your feet for a moment. And then become still, stretching through these hamstrings. Roll your spine forward into a plank pose. Hold your plank. Take your knees to the mat. Exhale down, chaturanga, arms close to the body. Inhale up for baby or full cobra. Send your tailbone back and coming back into your tabletop. We're going to repeat that whole sequence on the other side. Take one cat-cow in between. Back to your neutral tabletop. Raise this left leg out to the side. Straighten the leg, and place the foot down. Raise your right arm to the sky, look up. And take that right arm under your left for thread the needle. See if you can grip onto those left toes. And once you've found your comfortable position, take this left hand. Maybe you can place it on the inside edge of that right thigh. Twisting from the mid to upper back. Breathe deep. Okay, come on out of your twist. Keep your leg where it is. And come on all the way up. Take your hands to your hips just for a moment. Get yourself stable. And then we're going to take this left arm down the left leg. Right arm raises over your ear, taking your side body stretch. You can always cradle your head into your right hand if that's more comfortable. And now come on up, start to face that left foot and bring your hands towards your left foot. Start to fold forwards. You can stay up tall or you can fold and allow your head to hang. Okay, bring your hands back into a tabletop position. Keep that left leg raised behind you. Raise the right arm. Find some stability. Hug your core and squeeze your glute. And from here, find a little bounce with the leg and the arm. And then take a grip of the inside edge of this left foot and kick up and back. And now cross this left leg over the right. Open up through the feet and start to sit back onto your sit bones. Raise the hips if needed. That will help you get into the pose. Just find some comfort before we continue into a further Gomukhasana. And now raise this left arm, bend the elbow, place it behind you, the hand behind you. You can use this right arm just to guide the elbow a little further back, stretching this tricep on the left. Or you could take the right arm behind your spine, interlacing your fingertips into the full expression of the pose. Continue to breathe deep, nice and slow and deeply through the nose. From here, release the hands. Start to take a twist. So taking this left hand to the right knee, taking your gaze behind you. Okay, start to come out of the twist. Come on forwards, place your hands into your tabletop position. Raise this left leg, so keep it raised in your tabletop. Using the power of your right leg, send your tailbone up to the sky into a three-legged down dog. If this is not accessible, just take a normal down dog. Keep your hip bones in line with each other. Okay, place that foot into your downward facing dog. Hold this for 3 more breaths. Roll your spine to plank. Hold your plank for a couple of breaths. Draw your knees to the ground, chaturanga, take your elbows, bend them close to the body, lower down. Inhale for baby or full cobra. And lower your chest all the way down to the ground. We're going to take a back of the shoulder stretch. So we want to cross this left arm on top of the right and pull your hands as far away from each other as you can. And then when you get as far as you can, rest your head over the top of your left arm and breathe deeply. Use the power of your spine and lift yourself up, releasing the arms, and take yourself into a locust pose where your thighs are a little bit lifted as well as your shins. Take your arms alongside your body and lift your chest. And now cross your arms with the opposite arm on top, so the right arm on top this time. Draw your hands as far away from each other as you can and rest your head. Okay, lift your head, use the power of your spine to release your hands and to make your way back into your locust pose. Lifting the thighs, shins and hands off the ground, arms alongside your body. Squeeze your glutes. And now press yourself all the way back into a wide-legged child's pose. Take the knees wider than the mat. Extend your arms and rest your forehead down to the ground. From your child's pose, just make your way into a comfortable seated position. We're going to just take 1 minute of total silence and meditation together. Try not to skip this. Draw your shoulders back and down, allow them to hang heavy. Hands to the tops of to the knees, palms face the sky. Close your eyes, bring your breath to a natural rhythm. Relax all the muscles in the body with a gentle holding of your core. Become aware of the sensations of your body and let go of thought. You can stay here and continue meditating, or end your class with me by extending your arms out to the sides, locking the elbows, eyes still closed. And drop your head to the left, stretching through the neck. And then find a roll to the right, pausing as you get to the right. And then continue to find these neck rolls from shoulder to shoulder. You can open your eyes, give your wrists a little roll out in one direction and then in the other. And then just take your hands so your fingertips face your armpits and place them against your side body, against your ribs. Spread your fingers, draw your elbows backwards. And you'll feel a stretch through the hands, maybe even into the neck. And it may feel good to just rest your head to the left and the right and just feel it out, make it your own. This is the very last thing we're doing today together. Okay friends, give your hands a little shake out. And I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to do the subscribe, like and comment. And until our next class, I wish you all a wonderful week. Sending love and light. Namaste.